If you're from the Central Florida area like me, you probably know about the Jennifer Kesse case. She disappeared January of 2006, and People magazine just put out this new article titled, "Jennifer Kesse left for work in 2006 and never returned home. Here's what her family thinks happened and why NASA got involved in the case." The day before Jennifer disappeared, she and her boyfriend returned home from a trip. He left to go back to his home in Fort Lauderdale, and she returned to her condo. They shared a final phone call 10 o'clock that evening, and that was the last time anyone heard from her. The next morning, he didn't get his usual phone call or text message from Jennifer. He became worried and knew something was wrong. He tried calling her multiple times, and it went to voicemail. Then she didn't show up for work. When her family got to the apartment, there was evidence that she had slept there. Her clothes that she wore the night before were on the floor. There were some outfits on the bed, makeup on the counter. It was clear that she had got ready for work. Her keys, her purse, and her car were all missing, but there was no sign of her. A few days later, Jennifer's car was found abandoned about a mile from her home at another apartment complex. It appears that the car was totally cleaned, and there was security footage of somebody dropping the car off. However, that person's face was obscured, so no identity has ever been revealed. NASA got involved because that security footage was so grainy that they wanted the agency to help clear it up. But it still wasn't enough to get real identifiers on the person. All that's known is the person is between 5'3" and 5'5". It was revealed later on that a set of keys was stolen from the condominium complex where Jennifer Kesse was living. There is a theory that a construction worker or somebody working there may be involved in her disappearance. There was construction going on at the complex around the time of her disappearance, and Kesse had confided in some family members saying that there were times she felt uncomfortable by some of the workers. And in that footage, investigators believe that the person may have been wearing painter's clothing. The Kesse family sued the Orlando Police Department, and they fought to get all of the records, documents, videos, and audio in her case. Later on, the Kesse family enlisted the help of the Florida Department of Law Enforcement to come onto their private investigation, and some evidence will be retested by them. The family posted this to Facebook saying, "How can a missing persons case with such awareness not produce even a direction 19 years later is inconceivable, yet very true, and we, Jennifer's family and friends, live with that very real fact day in and day out." They end by saying that they are in support of FDLE's investigative efforts to bring Jennifer home.